I also played P5 Strikers,
Yes, you did.
which I don't see anybody talking about. Probably because nobody knows whether or not it's cool to stream it. Because Atlas USA says it's cool to stream it, but
So,
Atlas Japan threatens you.
so Gene posted clips, and I assume it's because he has clearance, being all checkmarked and official, working as a real journalist.
Oh, well, there's a difference between clips and like
Let's play.
covering it, right? But even then, it's like
Mm-hmm.
it's like I went over and found the Japanese restrictions, which were insane, which were like don't use a capture card.
I'm going to assume they didn't provide you with it.
Oh no, I just bought the digital version, and then you get it early if you got the digital version.
Oh, okay.
That is an Omega Force Muso ish team people making a Persona game, and it is by far the most amount of work they have put into any of these spin-off titles in terms of like honoring its source material. Like Hyrule Warriors was a step, Age of Calamity was a step.
Mm-hmm.
This is like a giant leap. I genuinely was baffled by what the game actually is. Have you actually looked up how you actually play that game compared to like say just Hyrule Warriors?
I just saw the trailers, and I saw that clip that that Gene posted.
So I thought it was
Musa.
Hyrule Warriors,
Yeah. Beat the crowd
but
up.
Persona.
Is it
Okay,
not? Beat the crowd up?
no, no, it's not.
Okay.
It is Persona 5 2 with action combat instead of RPG combat. There is the daily life shit. It's not day to day, but you can still go to Yonganjaya and go to all the shops. You can still go down to Shibuya and check that shit out. You still fuse personas to get new skills. You go in as a party, and
There's a
it is
calendar?
not the calendar is forced. Like the one, like I think July 28th, 7th or something. So I am now, and that will only move forward when I beat the dungeon.
Okay.
But like, it's a dungeon. Also, It is not a field, and it's not a series of battles. It is literally we're dropping you into a Persona 5 style palace that's got slightly wider streets for your party, and you will encounter random battles that you can sneak up on and pull the mask off. And then you get into the random battle, and instead of using turn-based combat for your moves, you're holding a button down to cast your weakness spells so that you can hit all-out attacks, and then you beat the random battle and you get money and experience. And
And is the,
occasionally there are gigantic style like Muso battles, but those are treated like mini bosses.
and is your party on the field with you, and you're switching between them?
Yes, and you hit the D-pad to switch between them.
Huh. Whoa. Okay.
It's it's crazy.
Well, that's nice to know that it's like not just a cut and paste.
It's also all the cast came back, and the story's a direct sequel,
Okay.
and its presentation is just as good.
Yeah,
Like the
I mean it's
interface
identical,
stuff
right?
is
I from what
no,
I
it's
could
not
see.
identical. It is just as good, and it is different. All the menu shit is all brand new.
Okay.
It is yeah. I'm seeing people in the chat. It is reverse Yakuza 7, where they went from action game to RPG.
Oh,
This went from
okay. I was
RPG
like,
to
I don't
action game,
follow. Um,
and it's so more. It's closer to Persona 5 than it is to a Muso game, I guess is the way I would say it.
is it picking up Royale or is it picking up original?
So they made it during the development of Royal. So the new characters from Royal are not there.
Okay.
Apparently, it does at some point go, yeah, Royal totally happened,
Okay.
but like whatever. Just pretend it's
If you
99%
didn't
of
play
it.
Royal, you won't be lost.
Yeah,
Okay.
and it shows a lot about like that shit because in Royal and in Strikers, the first thing that happens is you meet a new character that's a redhead. Like literally, the
Also,
first thing that happens in both games is like, here's the new redheaded girl.
in Ultimax also.
Christ, here's the new redheaded girl right there. She's got two swords. She's cute. She's got a scar.
Look at that. Redheads are saved for the extras. Interesting.
Redheads are the Virgils of Persona, only in the
Sure.
special editions.
Sure. That's cool. Okay. I mean, it looking at the trailer, it was just like stylish jumping around, all out attack style shenanigans. So it could have ultimately have been anything, and my brain just assumes that we're gonna get burr, 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 or like every time Omega
Somebody
Force
asks,
gets a license.
is there a capture these areas thing like in a Muso game? Like they drop you on a map and it's, go capture this. And it's like, no, it is functionally identical to a Persona 5 dungeon. The only difference is the fights are action instead of turn based.
And
So
the
you're
the
going
parties
around.
the party's
What's that?
already formed, and you have to manage them jumping in and out of the dungeon.
Dude, I have to leave the dungeon to regenerate my SP.
Okay, yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Like,
All right.
and maybe I'll go down to the vending machine next to the hot bath so I can get some SP items. Like it's on point. It is nuts. How good's the PC port? It's pretty good. I have a very fancy video card, but unlike the other Koei Tecmo games I've played, it runs great, feels good. The music. Hey, guess what? Do you want more Persona 5 soundtrack?
How much of it is new?
A lot.
Okay.
The parts that need to be old, like hanging out in LeBlanc, or the mystery music, they're the same, but the battle tracks are new. Like there's a new version of Last Surprise. There's various new music for new scenes.
Interesting.
It's
wow, they just
great.
fucking secretly stealth released P52. Damn. How
Yeah,
about that?
it's good. It's real good. I'm shocked.
Why do
I
they
wish
have
I
to
could
be-
stream the whole thing.
Why do they have to be so fucking dumb about this? God, what a
And to those of you who probably say, "Hey Pat, but Atlas USA said all you have to do is say, don't put the spoilers. Put a spoiler tag in your stream, and don't show the final boss." I will tell you that I spoke to Atlas USA last year, and when asking them about, "Hey, can I get confirmation that Atlas Japan will not go after my Royal stream?" the response was an emphatic, "It should be fine," which is not what I want to hear. I don't want to hear, like, it's probably okay.
But the problem is hearing that, and I'm at the same time as I'm always hearing something like about someone whose YouTube account got fucking deleted that was putting up Strikers footage.
Catherine shit. Or, like, what have you.
Literally this week, I saw someone tweeting about how someone lost their channel because they decided to cover some Strikers.
Yeah, it's like,
So
I don't...
what
like,
does that
yeah,
what does
sure.
that mean, man?
And people always say, like, "Oh, but so-and-so streamed it, no problem." Like, I'm sure they did. And I'm sure I'd be able to, too.
Mm-hmm.
But I have a fiance and a dog and a cat and a house to take care of. I can't just be losing my channel. Can't do it.
It's same thing with every time like something comes up with Twitch regulations on music or the fucking the flags or whatever these things are, where it's like, hey, you're probably fine, but there might be a risk. It's like, yeah, no, that's not smart. It's like we can just as easily not do the thing that would be great content by picking something that would not be endangering, you know? And it just in the end it just sucks, but oh well, why take the risk and then feel really
What
really
they-
really stupid when something actually goes down? I've gotten flagged for Dragon Ball footage that I
Yeah.
recorded at the official Dragon Ball event when I was invited to fucking record that footage and put it out. Like they invited me to come in, get footage of the game, and then upload it, and I did, and that shit got flagged. And I was like, "Hey, can you help me out here?" And they're like, "Yeah, sorry, it's the process. It's an
Toei,
automatic thing, you
you know
know."
how it is.
Yeah,
Reminds me of when I got DBZ Fighters. I was really excited to play and actually stream a bunch of DBZ Fighters, which I did. Though, stupid me, I bought the DBZ Fighters special edition that includes the anime soundtrack that fucks your stream up.
of course. There you go. Yeah, there you
That
go.
oh, sick,
Um,
sick.
whatchamacallit? Jonathan Blow getting
Oh
flagged
yeah,
for his own fucking game. You
yeah.
know, like you just can't. You just there's no reason to take the risk. You know, so
So I won't be covering Persona 5 Strikers on my channel, but hey, it's cool. So cool, I guess. Uh, and what else? Oh, and then I beat Bowser's Fury. That game's really good. Got the 50 shines. There's 50 more that the game gives, like open, like there's 100 total. And when you beat the first time with the 50, it then pings the location of the remaining 50 all over the map so
okay.
that you can go clean it up. That's great. Super great. Good week. Good week for video games and media and me.